And these fans love to see more than highlights.
I love this event. So many of these players with the freedom.
The most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended. Bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Right? Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And so he makes both from the line.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
It's stolen by Curry. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Count the bucket.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And this game literally has been wide open, as wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duty.
And that one's good. 6 points for Freak.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Pass to Irving, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And here we go. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. That's now 8 points for Freak.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
He feeds it to James. No good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you props.
Offensive rebound. Here's Horford. And no good. His first shot of the night missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Pull up Jay, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Batum.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And Davis can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Batum kicks to Wall. Pass to Horford. The jump hook. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Davis dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Davis sets a screen. Batum with the steal. All with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Really left alone that time.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Curry kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Irving. Knocks down the 10-footer. Irving's got 6.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Durant. Davis dishes to Harden. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 5. And that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Abdul-Jabbar.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack. One more time, give it up for your East All-Stars Dance Team.
Abdul-Jabbar's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Curry against Wall. Kicks to Irving. Back to Wall. Fires the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Wall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
I asked him about how he was going to get the All-Stars comfortable playing with each other, and he said, we're just going to keep our sets very simple and let them go out and make plays. I took one look at the roster and knew all I had to do was get out of the way, and we'd have success. Should be fun to watch, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Just a fantastic game for the franchise. He already has 12 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Horford. Wash comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Drills the three-pointer. Abdul-Jabbar's got 16 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
LeBron passes to Drummond. Dishes it to Bosh. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Thompson outside. Passes it to Griffin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 19 points.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor.
And the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
The feed to Irving. To the middle. Here's Bosh. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to get inside and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempt.
Jennings with the bucket.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And there's the pass to Bosh. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
The dish to Abdul-Jabbar. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. And stolen by Drummond. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Freak.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Cousins is checked in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensive.
Bosh with the bucket.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Bosh has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Bledsoe dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Griffin a screen on LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Griffin. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
LeBron with the block. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Feeds it to Jennings. Lets it go from deep. The West All-Stars pull it in. There's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And that's now 27 points for Freak. Outside DeRozan. Bosh the screen. In the corner, Drummond with it. No good on the buzzer beater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 13. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. A great event unfolding, one quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And guys, we've all...
Substitution on the court.
First checked in, and Monroe subbed in for Nicholas Batum.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star Game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Abdul-Jabbar. He's in at 3. Russell Westbrook out there with Russell. And it's Durant. And it's Gasol. And at the center, locking down the middle. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. James is checked in. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for John Wall. Outside Jennings. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Shot's good. And that's now 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
So for the West, Thompson, he's checked in for Russell. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Russell Westbrook. Balanced scoring, Clark, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
As opposed to the first quarter, they're doing a much better job from behind the arc here in the second. They're starting to heat up a little bit, percolate from behind that three-point line, and as a result, they're chipping away at that lead.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Nobody near Irving. That 3 off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Gasol. The 3. And good. The 3-point shot good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points in the quarter.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Drummond's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Griffin's checked in. 1:37 left here in the second. Outside Irving. The drive by Bosch. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. From 11 feet away, and he nails the jumper.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Irving's got 8.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he gets it to go.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain.
East All-Stars with the ball. Outside Irving. Drummond with a screen on Thompson. Jennings for 3. Here's Drummond. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. The East All-Stars have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. First one falls for him. That one is no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so here are the West All-Stars. Bledsoe dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. Abdul. Jabbar's got 42 in the game.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. West All-Stars out in front, running away with it. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
You've got Irving. Batuma's out there with LeBron James. Then there's Horford. And it's Wall in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game. for the East All-Stars. He dishes it to, but Irving kicks to Wall. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for John Wall.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
James against Abdul-Jabbar. Will not go. This is off the front iron. He's with the ball, and the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break.
Here's Bledsoe. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Jennings passes to Bosch. It's back to Jennings. Curls it from outside. Jennings has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Bledsoe dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler. He's with the ball. From the baseline. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Now Jennings, 8 points for him. Bosch sets the pick for Butler. To the inside, Bosch kicks to Gasol. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating, stolen by Bosch. 1:53 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here we go. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know. I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
Jennings kicks to Bosch. Cousins pulls it in. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Butler kicks to Bosch. Jennings wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. 1:07 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Back to Bledsoe. Thompson passes to Cousins. Abdul-Jabbar against Butler. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
And here's DeRozan. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The drive by Thompson. Here's Cousins. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Bosch. Cousins has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Outside Butler. Here's Jennings. Lets the 3 fly. No luck.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the West All-Stars delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to... We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Abdul-Jabbar, he's in at small forward. Russell is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Okafor with the screen on Westbrook. It's Wall with the drive. Batum wide open. He fired. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the mark. points, no doubt.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one.
All right, come on, let's go. Keep it going, keep it going.
Both free throws good from Abdul-Jabbar. And here are the East All-Stars now. Outside, Wall. Outside for Batum. It's rebounded by the West. Here's Russell. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. He's got 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Pau Gasol's checked in for the East. No good on the second free throw. Russell dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Connects from three-point range. Abdul-Jabbar's got 53.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Batum against Abdul-Jabbar. Hits it from three-point range. Abdul-Jabbar's got 56 points in the game.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's Wall, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Left side Gasol. Shot from 12, and too long on the shot. And the West All-Stars with possession. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Irving's checked in for John Wall. Abdul-Jabbar against Batum. Stolen by Monroe. And they're moving it up. Pass to Batum. Westbrook with the block. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Good-looking screen by Gasol. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The East making a switch. James is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Monroe on him. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The shot's good from Gasol.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
James against Abdul-Jabbar. Connects on the 17-footer. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Outside Irving. Monroe up top. No one near James as he lets it go. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. James has got 12 points here in the second half. Here's West now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Leonard at the elbow. They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets it back. Kicks it out to James. Tries again. Another miss by James.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now Irving. Irving double team. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 5th foul.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Drummond's checked in for the East. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the West. Now, here's Gasol. Here's Butler. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Gasol a screen and stolen by Drummond. LeBron with it. Gasol covering. Here's Butler. Here's Drummond. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 8 points for Butler.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Screen by Cousins. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Cousins. The jump hook, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And the East with some changes. Okafor's checked in, and it's DeRozan in for LeBron. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Outside Jennings. He was all alone on that one. Jennings has gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Russell kicks to Thompson. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Cousins with a screen on Butler. Okafor with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Tries to snap the cold streak, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Jennings kicks to Okafor. It's back to Jennings. Goes back up, out left to the wing. Okafor sets the pick for Jennings. 1:14 left in the 4th. Drummond with a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Tipped away. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Okafor. And at last, they get one to fall.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Here's the screen. Picked by Okafor. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Off target from 3-point range.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Outside Jennings. He kicks to Butler. Drummond a screen. Down low. And he finishes nicely on the way up.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Russell kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep...
No problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again to start up the NBA's second half of the season.